MAGA family, I was on TikTok live, and a fellow Trump supporter said that all he needed was my vote. I'll never be part of the MAGA family, and that I'm black, I'll never be accepted, but he just got my vote. Nah, that's crazy. Like, I love MAGA Nation, I love the MAGA family, and that breaks my heart that someone would speak to me like that right after the election, that all I was a vote? Nah, I love all you guys, and I know most of you MAGA family members are not racist, and I love you guys, and I'll keep repping MAGA Nation, Trump 2024, but that really broke my heart that some guy would say that. Extremely heartbroken.
That brother right there is too far gone. Now today we're going to do a deep dive into black conservatives. Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am very new to this political thing. I just learned out what a conservative was. I just learned out what a liberal is. Bear with me. I was seeing some people in my comments talking about you're pushing far left agenda. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm just pro-black. Anything that helps my people, I'm supporting it. And as I was doing research, I did note that like some of the left ideas like agree with what I'm saying, and the conservative ideas is just like, it ain't got nothing to do with pro-blackness, so no. Now, the first black conservative that I want to discuss is Officer Tatum. He's a huge conservative YouTuber that pulls in massive views, and one thing that I've noticed is that if you're a black person and you're a conservative and you make videos degrading black folks, you're gonna be making that bread.
You think the CIA planted drugs in our communities?
They didn't make you sell it.
Do you think they?
No. I agree.
Do you think they burned down
stories of how
black
the CIA,
businesses? Do you know what Black Hollywood is?
Let's go one at a time. I've heard stories that the CIA planted drugs in the inner city communities. Not every black community, but in some. They still don't make you go and sell drugs to your brother, do they?
You didn't have to sell it. I mean, he is right. I ain't gonna lie. All jokes aside, man, desperation makes you do crazy things. When there's no jobs in the neighborhood, everything's run down to the ground, the government redlined the area, desperate times calls for desperate measures. I'm not advocating selling drugs, but why even do something as evil as tempting people like that? Like, it's like tempting a person that's starving with a little bit of bread. Like, they're going to get it.
Whites are more likely to commit crimes against children. Whites are more likely to commit crimes against co-workers. Whites are more likely to commit crimes against individuals who are inside of their families. Now, that is also from FBI.gov, but are you using that as a pretext? Are you using that as a pretext to follow all white people and think that they are child molesters or about to commit a crime against
you're trying to, the FBI statistics are on conviction rates. The FBI homicide statistics.
No, it is not, brother. You need to read damn stats.
People can go out and do the research.
Not based on conviction rates, brother.
People can go out and do the research for themselves.
They sure can.
The research that I've seen, the homicide rates, you could call it the murder or homicide rates, depending on how you want to frame it, are convictions. So
no, they're not.
So as you can see, he's just following up the racist, white supremacist ideology that black people commit more crime. I've already did a video on this topic, but I'm going to leave the article down below where you can see that it says arrest, not convictions. It's crazy that he has this huge platform but can't do the proper research to see that his fallacy is wrong. Now we off Tatum, man. It's time to move on to the next raccoon, Rob Smith. Now off the bat, look, don't tell me I'm lying. He looked just like Tom from the Boondocks, bro.
Black fatigue is real. Everybody is tired of black people, but it's two specific types of black people that everyone is tired of. Number one, everybody is tired of loud, ghetto, and ratchet, and violent, and mean, and angry all the time. Everybody is tired of them. Nobody wants to deal with them. Even other black people do not want to deal with these people. You know when you see them in public, you know when they're gonna give you attitude at the CVS. Everybody knows it and they want to avoid it. The second group of black people that everybody is tired of is this sort of like fake black bougie intelligentsia who kind of like walks around telling everybody how they're supposed to think or speak.
Anytime I see a black person making black fatigue videos, it just screams pick me. For one, that is not what black fatigue means. Even if you acted like a black person and not an N-word, they would still view you the same. And if you don't believe me, check out this video right here of Rob, bro. This is what the people he support did to him.
Yes, Nick Fuentes loves gay sex. No, he doesn't. America first! America first! America first! America!
These white supremacists absolutely do exist in this party. We all saw me face them from face to face. I'm looking at soulless, dead-eyed white supremacists that, by the way, I felt that these people could have bashed my brains in had they gotten the chance.
You see what I mean, bro? If you're black, it don't matter. You could be conservative all you want. They still look at you as a nigga. We're gonna move on from Rob, man. Hopefully this situation woke him up. It didn't, by the way. He's still making videos trashing black folks. The next set of conservatives I want to talk about are the Hodge twins. And man, bro, I used to really watch their content when I was young, and I would have never thought they turned out this way. And if we're being honest, I always felt that they would like pivot to maybe doing movies or just doing something big because they always had that personality. Maybe around like 2016, 17, I believe once Trump started running, they turned into full conservative YouTubers. They seen that them talking down on black folks brings in the cash. Now, I know everybody heard about this situation of the all-white town in Arkansas. The Hodge twins did a reaction to it. This is what they had to say.
To be honest, I don't want to live in the United States of America if it's not majority white. Once it becomes majority non-white, it's gonna be a much different country. It's gonna be a much different country. Well, that's just a fact. If you look at if you just look at voting statistics, how ethnicities other than white vote, this country would be totally different. So I understand the fear of white people want to live in a country that's majority non-white. I understand that fear wholeheartedly because I don't want to live in a country that's majority non-white because it would systematically change our country.
Hell yeah, America need to stay white. Yeah. Well, guess what, y'all? The Hodge twins hit up the owner on Twitter. He said, "Hey, Arville, I know your community is whites only, but could you make an exception for 2 Negroes? We're not even full sub-Saharan. Look, I promise I'm not slow. We're not even full sub-Saharan. We're over 40% white." Y'all want to know what Arville said? God bless the Hodge twins. But no. Listen, no matter how much you tap dance, you gonna still be a nigga. You could be in the house, but you still gonna be a nigga.
Better off as black people now than we were before LBJ passed those policies.
Yes, brother, we can vote without the threat of violence. Are you talking about the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Is that what you're describing as a negative thing?
I'm not saying the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was, I'm talking about...
That's LBJ, I just want to be clear. That's LBJ who you said, were we better off before LBJ? LBJ signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
I'm talking about the war on poverty.
I just want to answer that one. I want to answer that specific one first. Was the Civil Rights Act of 1964 bad thing?
I agree with the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Thank you.
But at the same time, I'm also, put like this, I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery.
I don't know what that means.
I'd rather deal with the dangerous freedom of not knowing and controlling people with policies as much as possible versus the peaceful slavery of being married and tied to the government.
Big shout out to the interviewer, man. I don't know how he held his composure. His name is Garrison Hayes, by the way. Amazing speaker, man. I want to get on his level one day, bro. Like, hey, he's the GOAT. But that's gonna be the video, man. I hope y'all enjoy, bro. I just want to say, y'all have been going so crazy on this channel. It's almost gonna be a month since I made this channel. And man, we almost at 3,000 subscribers, bro. Last week was at like 50 subscribers. So, man, bro, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. I made this channel because I was seeing so many black conservatives. That's what they was, just talking so crazy on the black community because it's so profitable. But guess what, man? We finna turn it up. I'm a young black man. I'm getting into everything. I'm new to this politics stuff, but it's interesting to me, and I love it, bro. I love it, man. Shout out to all my ancestors. Shout out to the Malcolm X's. Shout out to the Marcus Garvey. Shout out to the Fred Hampton. Shout out to the MLKs, bro. I ain't gonna say I'm on y'all level, man, but I see y'all vision. I'm trying to push my people in the right way. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. But look, I ain't gonna yap too much. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out me breaking down why black Americans commit the most crime. Yeah, they do. Go check that video out. Hell yeah.